Hello, hello, everybody. It is just myself and Margie. Currently, Dawn and I have been fighting a cold, so she was told to go to sleep, and she might be up a little later if she feels better. But sorry about that. You get us. How you been, Margie? How was that vacation?
Vacation was fantastic. Had a lot of fun.
That's awesome. I'm not sure how to pin Margie's link. She is over on the other side, but I can post it in here as Dawn, I think. Just in case. And we are doing it in both vertical and regular, it looks like today. So it is how it is. Not sure what little things are going on, but start with saying hello to some people. Hello, Larry, who's making Christmas ornaments. And Susan Burke says hello. YarnDoll, hello, Christy. Stephanie, hello. I know she was sick a while back herself. I hope you and your family and Margie's mom, just hope everybody feels better because it's the holidays, you know. We got Margie and Laura's Black Ministries. See, I'm not that good with names and all that, so I know she's been here. I can't remember the channel name. It gives us the app now. So Don Fredlin, hello. Ema D Crochets, how's it going? We got Grayson 120, hello. Nightbot, and yes, prayers to Dawn because I like I said, I got sick last week, and I was hoping this whole weekend she wouldn't catch it. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. So she's been feeling bad all week, and I feel bad. And there's Steve from Harnell Media. Hello. It's been a while, buddy. I did test, though, and it's just a regular cold, so nothing special. My job requires me to make sure before going back out and getting other people sick. So the hat and scarf that Dawn made me last year for Christmas, I just had to walk the puppy dogs, so it's a little cold outside. Have you been doing anything, making anything this week, Margie? Or
just continuing to work on projects that I've had already been working on. I'm still working on my Gen Ivy top. Still working on my Tunisian Afghan, and stuff. So I'm just slowly just trying to get back into the swing of things again. With everything, my daughter and grandson being in town, and then everything that's going on with my mom. My dad and myself, we did make a 45-minute drive to Yuma to take a look at the facility there, and we are having my mom being transferred to that facility there because they're more equipped to be able to handle and take care of my mom, the needs that my mom have at this time. Because the place where she is at is actually more of a nursing home. The place that she's going to be going to is it's actually more like a hospital type setting. So they are more able to administer different types of medications via like an IV or stuff like that. And they do have doctors that are more available 24/7 there as well. So so yeah.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
Yeah.
Both of my grandmas, we had to scramble to set up the house for hospital care and then get a nurse in the home. And that was just no fun. It was awkward, and we weren't set up and prepared for it, and had to do major construction just to get the hospital bed in the building. So it's good that she got somewhere she could go.
Yeah. Yeah, because just her overall being right now is not the best right at the moment, and so yeah, so she needs a facility and everything that is more capable of handling her situation, her medical needs.
Yeah, the medical needs are definitely a little more difficult. Not something you can handle in house, you know.
Yeah. Thank you, Larry.
Yes, thank you, Larry, Don, and I'm sure everybody. And I don't know if one's in chat will work from here, but I'll try it. Well wishes to all, and I hope everybody who is not feeling well gets better, because it's no fun feeling sick. And hello, Midnight Gamer, and Bridget, Queen's Craft by Bridget. Hello. I actually, Dawn is a little under the weather today. I got her sick this weekend. We've been going back and forth to the hospital, doing some stuff, and my work puts me out in the field, so I probably caught something at work, and unfortunately she caught it. We spent this whole weekend just hot cocoa, tea, and watching Christmas movies. And then by, I think, Sunday, she said she was feeling pretty bad. So I felt bad. I really didn't. But when I had the actual COVID last year, she didn't catch it at all. I did stay in the room, but I didn't know at the time that that's what it was. I'm sorry, I didn't even say that word. It's illegal, I didn't know. But she didn't catch it that time, so we did good. And there's not much we can do with the dog, because the dog doesn't know she's quarantined. She comes in, she has to sleep with me. She goes out and she has to see her mom. So luckily I didn't breathe on the dog enough or something. But yeah, so we slept a lot, and like I said, we watched a whole bunch of Christmas movies, some very interesting ones that we never would have thought of. And I've just been delving into the interesting side of Netflix and Prime, since we're paying for all the streaming, you know. And we definitely did not remember how some of them went. Like Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas was a popular one for me when I was a kid, and that's a Muppet show. It is a little bit more grown up than the Muppets should have been at the time, that's for sure. But we got some of those instances all over that, so it's been interesting. But yeah, sorry to hear that Bridget got sick, and it looks like man, Midnight Gamer's husband's gonna get her sick too. See, that's how it goes. Unfortunately, is we go out into the world, we're trying to do our best to become home, and we get the women sick. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope everybody feels better, because being sick does not feel good. And I don't personally take anything if I can help it. I used to do the NyQuil, but I would drink NyQuil while I worked, and that was frowned upon. So, you know, but I don't know. It's just been a lot different those last couple of years, because they told us not to go anywhere for like 4 days, 7 days, you were 2 weeks out or something. Now it's just, if you feel better, you can go back to work. So I don't know what to say. It's always changing. I wish they would just cure it.
Yeah.
But that's good. One of Dawn's new projects is sitting over here, but I can't show it because she would get mad. she did make a nice new sweater. It was really cool. And she's been working on that all week. I've been working on my die-cast Starship Enterprise. And this is actually a life-size poster. And it's a die-cast model. But every one of these little lights, windows, is a little plastic window that you have to pop out of the model mold. And I found that they don't fit too well unless you take a razor blade and scrape off the little nub on both ends. And my fingers were killing me after the, 16 straight hours of doing that this weekend. And I'm not even halfway done. So it is looking really nice. And I needed to get the boxes out of here because they were stacking up pretty high. But it's nice to just sit back and watch TV and do something mindless and relax when you're not feeling good. A lot of sleep and eating. Did you get to do all the things you wanted to on vacation?
Yeah.
I know the order was pretty tall for going to do a bunch of the things, but it's always good to have a game plan when you're doing a big trip like that. I've been working on that Minecraft blanket, but I took some time off because I started with the puff stitch, and then I went to do it again, and I forgot how to do it again, so I have to refresh my memory. But I'm working on that, and sadly enough, the Grinch is still in pieces. It's been between me not feeling well and the weather, I can't glue them together because I have to do it outside. And if it's too wet or foggy, you can't do it. So unfortunately, he's on hold. I don't know if I'll be able to get him done before I actually hit Christmas, but I'm trying. And the other big thing we forgot was I have 5 advent calendars that I was supposed to be filming this year, and I haven't done any of them yet. And it's already the 10th, so I may just have to do rapid fire one of these days. But I didn't want to blow it off. I know she wanted to come up today and do this, but unfortunately, when I got home from work, she wasn't doing too good. So I wasn't going to have her get on the show if she wasn't feeling well. So we're going to have an early night tonight.
Yep.
Probably another 15 minutes or so, since the the Taki one is unfortunately not feeling well, and I don't know. Do you have any specific Christmas movies that you prefer to watch during the holidays?
Miracle on 34th Street. And the one with Jimmy Stewart. Oh gosh, I can't think. I can picture, but I can't think of the name of it right now.
Miracle on 34th Street. Jimmy Stewart was A Wonderful Life.
Yeah, It's a Wonderful Life. Those are my 2 favorites.
There was another old time one that I remember watching. It was one of my grandma's favorites. It was about a guy that did. The girl was sick, and something the leaf on the tree were falling, and she said, as long as the leaf stays on the tree, I can make it or whatever. And he painted the leaf on. So she woke up and the leaf was still there, but he passed away painting the leaf or something. It was an odd old black and white movie. I don't remember it that good. But some of those old black and white movies were actually pretty meaningful.
Mm-hmm.
We watched, of course, the Muppets Christmas Carol, and one that was called Kringle, I think, and it was the story of, it was like said it started with a letter, and it was a postman in the old days, and he got sent to this far out nowhereville, and he had to get so many letters mailed, so he invented the whole Santa Claus thing, and it was a very interesting story. But I bring it every day. Hello,
Hi,
Kelly.
Kelly.
We watched the Santa Claus with Kurt Russell, I believe it is. And I was actually surprised because after watching the ones with Tim Allen, I believe it is,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I would be too interested in watching those kinds of movies, but it was pretty good. Get on my next Netflix here so I can see what we actually watched.
Oh no,
Because
Zach.
the Santa Claus was the one with Tim Allen. And Zach, how you doing? Home from the hospital? Oh, that's not good, Zach. Hopefully they figure it out. The Santa Claus has Tim Allen in it. The movie that I watched was The Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell. It was an old time, he's been around since the 60s, playing for Disney movies and all that. But I think last year I made her sit through, I can never remember the name of it, but it's the Violent Night, which was a crazy Santa Claus movie where he gets violent, and unfortunately it wasn't available to stream this year, but it's one of my favorites. I don't know why watching Santa Claus do like Arnold Schwarzenegger stuff is interesting, but got a Mishi Rage Grimshaw here. Probably I should have checked to see how she was doing over there. I didn't pay attention because I'm not used to running the show, and that would be, Don would tell us if you guys were still on over there, so I'm sorry. But also watching, I made her watch Home Alone yesterday. We've been switching back and forth on picking movies, and so we did, I made her sit through Transformers, one of the Transformers movies, and she picked the K-pop Demon Hunters again. So we went all over the place, but yeah, we like to watch all the classics. We watched Die Hard a couple of weeks ago. We're trying to fit in every Christmas movie, but there are so many out there. And I try not to watch all of too sappy ones because, people cutting onions and all. Unfortunately, hello, Don's Loving Your Hands Creations. Unfortunately, Dawn is sick. I got her sick, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But I asked her if she was feeling okay, and she wasn't sure. At about 3 o'clock, she was doing great, but by the time I got home, she was ran down, and so I told her to sleep. And so she got a little food, and she's taking a nap, and she could wake up still, but I'm not gonna wake her up just to come on here and save me from a sad attempt at running the show. But
Yeah.
yeah, we're just hanging out, and I'm going to unfortunately try and get the Christmas lights up tomorrow or Friday. Work has been trying to run me down and hasn't been trying, but the last 3 months have been hard. A lot of overtime, a lot of long weeks, and no on call every other week. And hello, Diane Major and Snow Crusher Greg. How's it going? Dawn is sick, unfortunately. I have her sleeping right now. So it's just me and Belle holding down downstairs here. And RG helping out with the show. Well, we talk about holidays, I guess, because I can't think of anything else.
Yeah. I also like watching the cartoon movie ones, the old ones and everything regarding Rudolph and
Yeah, I like all the claymation ones too. The Heat Miser and
yeah.
Rudolph and at the Grinch. I actually really prefer the cartoon version, the original cartoon. But I think Apple owns it right now. So, of course, you can't stream it. So, it's one of those things. You can stream it if you want to add Apple to your streaming, but I'm not. I think she said she actually has it in her collection. My DVDs are right there, I think. So I need to pull those out too. But I don't remember having a bunch of Christmas movies. So she has definitely a bigger holiday selection. I have regular cartoons like all the Ice Ages and Toy Stories.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Susan Burke, and she's drinking sweet tea and working on scarves. Yeah, or in the crunchy hat to match. Nice. Yeah, I keep meaning to make my own scarf. I have the yarn. I had to buy it last year at full price for the Harry Potter scarf, and it's just sitting in the closet. I need to get to it, but there you go. Oh, the Gremlins. That is a classic one. Yeah, classic Christmas movie there. Yeah. Oh, Zach got to see all the Shrek movies now. That's good. You know, you don't live until you see all the Shrek movies.
Oh, I got to show you the one of the things that I got while I was at Disneyland.
Oh, the little Grogu. Very cool.
Yeah. And he has a thing that you put underneath your shirt so you can, he's a shoulder buddy.
Oh, nice.
And he makes noise.
Yeah. Oh, little squeaks. So I've got the big Grogu over there that
Yeah.
noise, and Don had moved him over to the bed so he could watch movies with us over the couch, and she accidentally moved her elbow and hit him, and he giggled.
Yeah.
It's just great. Yeah, I've got. I bought a backpack when I first moved here because I was thinking about the good old times when I was in California. I actually had a Yoda backpack that was like from Star Wars, where his hands are over your arm and buckled on. And I bought it off of eBay, but I usually I have a picture of me on Facebook where I'm wearing it at Disneyland because that was, what I did back then. living down there, it was only about a 15-minute ride to go to Disneyland. So we used to do it all the time when I lived out there.
Yeah, we stayed at the Pixar Hotel, which
Oh,
is
nice.
right next door to Disneyland and across the street from California Adventure. So it was nice. We could just walk.
Yeah, definitely nice to get in on that. Unfortunately, the guy we watch usually, Theme Park Steve, has not been going this season. He went like one time in November, maybe for the first day of November where they converted to Christmas, but I haven't seen him on lately.
Yeah, and everything. Yeah, California Adventures and Disneyland. Everything is all Christmas.
Yeah, that's the magical time of year. It's a little cooler, crisper. People are a little nicer, but it looked really busy from what I saw. So
yeah, and the Pixar Hotel, when we checked in and everything and mentioned and stuff that it was my grandson's birthday, they had a little pin for him to wear that said happy birthday on there, and they with a marker and stuff wrote his name on it and everything. So he wore that on his jacket and stuff when we went to both the California Adventures and to Disneyland.
yeah, and all
They
the staff
also
have to
did
say hello,
yeah,
happy birthday.
yeah, and they also had it when we went to Universal Studios too. When we were in line, the guy there and stuff. We got our picture taken on the red carpet.
Nice.
And the guy and stuff, he asked if we were celebrating anything special, and we go, yeah, that it was his birthday week and everything. So he had a button and stuff for that day as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
there was
that's
quite a few people and stuff, other people that were in the park and everything, wishing him a happy birthday. So he got a lot of birthday wishes.
yeah. That was always one of the cool factors, for the kids at least. Uh, if they had a birthday and we were there, we would always take them. My nieces and nephews and godchildren would always get that treatment. And be like, I know what we're doing. It's your birthday, and the lady at the counter is like, oh, it is. It's more impressive than getting the sombrero at the Mexican restaurant like I used to do. Anytime they find out it's your birthday, you get the free dessert. But as you get older, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. And he's not one to have you sing to him. So when we would at any of the restaurants or anything, we didn't say anything to them that it was his birthday or anything, because he's not one to have for you to sing to him. Now, if you just say happy birthday, he's okay with that. But for you to sing to him, no. You don't care for that.
Yeah. The Texas Roadhouse has a very impressive thing. They bring out a saddle on a stool, make you sit on that, put the cowboy hat on you, and then everybody has to stop and sing. It's so embarrassing.
Yeah, a lot of the restaurants and stuff, as they're singing, they're clapping their hands, and then of course everybody else in the restaurant are clapping their hands too. And yeah, it can get kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, I remember the good old days. Now I just don't go out to restaurants. Oh, hello, Mishi. And I thought I saw Debbie Graver. Hello. Nice to see you all. Unfortunately, Dawn is sick. She caught a cold I gave her. It was my fault completely. I'm sorry. But I have her sleeping right now, so she'll be relaxing. Now, she has been a member for 27 months. Awesome. I got a song for that.
Thank you for being a member. We do this all for you. Members who have been here forever. Members who are brand new.
Dawn really appreciates each and every one of you. She wishes she could do more on here. Unfortunately, life kind of slows us down on occasion. Susan Burke, the Minecraft blanket. Unfortunately, by me getting Dawn sick means that I was sick first. So I'm still on test phase. I'll get back to it though, I promise. Yeah, Larry says, stay safe and blessed. You too, Larry. Sorry I didn't get to your pictures last week, and I'm not fully set up to do that today, but it is awesome to see you every week. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time, buddy. Oh, and we got Matt the Rocking Crocheter.
Hey,
How's it
Matt.
going? How's it going? Oh, and Scrimshaw Rose is back. Nice. All right, good night. Or safe travels, Mishi. Be careful. I know the roads back east aren't the greatest right now, so be careful. Zach says his back hurts. I'm sorry, Zach. Had a lot of laying down this month, or last month, unfortunately. I just hope everybody who isn't feeling well gets all the prayers and well wishes they need, and everyone feels better. It's been a rough world. A year, it's always lovely. And unfortunately, because I'm logged in on StreamYard, I'm Dawn. Sorry. Let's do a quick little promo for Steve for all your website and hosting needs here at YarnDoll Media. And hopefully, if anybody's in the bushes, we appreciate you too. I know sometimes I just lurk at people's channels and I don't say anything. Completely understand. It's one good piece of news for myself and Dawn. I have somebody in talks with me about buying the house in Texas. If they don't buy the house directly, which I understand it's rough, but I have arranged to let them live there until they are prepared to buy it, as long as they pay. They got to cover the bills. I've been paying electric and water on the house for 2 years almost. And luckily, not luckily for them, but luckily for me, the place that they were renting, their owner said when the lease is up in February, they're going to sell the house. So they are not prepared to pay for what that person wants. So they looked at my house, and I know them, so she's a safer bet. And she knows how much I put into the house and what I've done. So I've actually had her cleaning the house for me and helping relay the workers that did the repairs. So she's got to see how much has gotten done, and kind of likes the house. She said she was falling in love with it last year. So it really helps, because that's a big part of Dawn and myself moving on and being able to stay in California. This is a little chaotic back here. This is actually the living room where I'm parked, and her room is even more cramped. She can't even roll her chair back right now. So we need a bigger area for us. And all my toys, because I buy a lot of toys, unfortunately. But we are looking in the area to buy a place. It was really dicey with Texas, because I'm still paying for Texas. And it's been 20 months now that I've been here in California again. So I know it's a stable job. It's a good paying job. And the area that we have to look at isn't the greatest, unfortunately, but in today's market, I'm not paying $1.2 million for a house. I'm not making that much money, but yeah, we have to go a little further north, up towards her mom, but we're still holding out hope. I mean, if we win the lottery, we can stay here, but yeah, we just need a house, and it's kind of like we're hoping for some good karma from how well we've been living our lives, and hope something good for us happens, because we're not trying to, I don't know, we're not trying to get a mansion. We don't want 6,000 square feet and a live-in maid. We just want something we can call our own and set down roots. So and it's rough these days. Anything in California is not cheap.
Mm-mm.
And they're selling mobile homes for $300,000. It's ridiculous. But I had a friend of mine in Texas. She bought a mobile home, had it custom built and delivered, and it was under $200,000. So it's just outrageous. They're selling original 1960s mobile homes that are barely standing, and they want almost $500,000 for them. And then you have to pay for the space, But I don't know. But that's about it for us right now. Hopefully that works. We did get in. We wanted to do some angel shopping for some kids, and it just so happened that a friend of mine in Washington, she does a big toy run for a local orphanage, and so we did get on that. And Dawn and I both got on and separately filled some stockings, put some presents under the trees for the kids. And that was a really, really fun thing. It's always nice to give to the kids, because they don't have control over their situations. The rest of us, we don't need expensive stuff. But I had mentioned it, and Dawn said, well, we were talking about going to Target and seeing if there's anything we could do. And both of us really like the idea of going to a Christmas wish list instead of going to the actual store. I am not sure if people have always been this weird, especially around the holidays. It just seems like I don't want to be around people. We went to Ross, and I'm like, I have to get out of here soon, because we have way too many things going on at once, and I'm not a people person like that. But yeah, I know we like to have our weekly or semi every other week. We like to go to Ross and look around and see what they got, but it's kind of our date night because we don't like to do a lot of people. But there were a lot of people in the store this week, and it was, I mean, great. They're busy and people are getting in for Christmas, but my God, there were so many people. I think it was unsupervised children that were really getting to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Scrimshaw walked right in the store, right back out. Can't wall-to-wall people, just not fun. And somebody's always hacking and coughing and sneezing, and it's like, I can't do it. You know. But yeah, all the shopping online. That's always a wonderful thing. Don and I have a rule: if you don't make it, I don't want it. I have that rule for Dawn. If she wants something, she can buy it any time of the year. So within reason, of course. But yeah, we don't do gifts. I mean, I'll still get her something. The two lives for tonight on the channels are cell phone version, horizontal and vertical. I think that's horizontal. I always mess that one up. But one of the lives is for the cell phone version that gets pushed out differently on the YouTubes. And the other one.
If you notice on mine too, there's two as well.
Yeah.
I went ahead and thought, no, I'll give that a try.
And hello, Tracy, Moonlight Craft, Crochet and Crafts. You know, they really should fix that because members show up green on the chat and I can't read that. Well, I could if I was sitting closer, but it's a big screen way back there. I don't want to get too close. I just finally fixed my lighting, so I'm competing with the girls. I'm not quite as dark of an area. This is bright, but trying to get a little better. And I don't know if I can do it, unfortunately. I'm sorry. She wanted to do her members giveaway, membership giveaways, but I think I have to be logged in on her computer. I don't know if I can do it from here. So we'll have to wait for her. Hopefully she'll feel better by next week at least. But yeah, I was just popping in here to try and do a little something, so we didn't have no show at all again. If I'm not sick, I try to run it, but it's easy for me to say that, and then when she's not feeling good, it's like I'm gonna go sleep. So, oh, Zach, I know it's not the greatest thing, but that's good. You've lost 30 pounds, though. That's wonderful. It's unfortunate for being in the hospital, but yeah, it's not fun. I know. I've gotten some comments from people at work because they took my picture and sent it to all our stores and said, "This is Jerry. He's going to be coming to your stores. Leave him alone," you know. And she says, "I got to take a new picture because you're so much skinnier than you were when you first started." So that's good to hear. I don't pay attention, but I know for a while there, I was getting used to 3 square meals a day and not working very much, just sitting at home. For the month that I took off to clean the house up before I moved out here, I got kind of lazy, but got back into things when I got here and I started work, and my goals were met for this year, and I'm hoping to get a good raise and bonus. So it's just hard when you're kind of cramped into this little space and you're used to doing a lot more. I know it's kind of like I was living like a hoarder, because each one of my rooms in the house was a different craft area. I had a 3D printer room instead of a dining room, electronics lab. I put a CNC in the house. I had lasers, CNCs, all the woodworking tools in the shop, streaming studio in the shop and in the house. And I think somewhere in the range of 10 or more computers throughout the house. And then it was just a disaster. Great for if you're a single guy, but not great if you have a woman in your life. Nice little organization. You could ask me where a pair of scissors is, and I could tell you it's in the third room in a plastic bucket underneath the R2D2 head, but it's rough, it's rough to know these days. Yes, it is very expensive in California, that's for sure.
Yes, it is.
Oh, and Matt's giving another thumbs up for Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay. Angela, hello. Welcome, welcome. Unfortunately, Dawn is sick today, and we are just hanging out. And yes, we will definitely be glad when we get our own place. I think part of it is you see, no, don't visit the website. You see all this yarn. This yarn is mostly what I had salvaged. I bought it off Facebook Marketplace, several different things, and actually some more of it's upstairs. And then Dawn has just as much yarn upstairs, and then she has more of these shelves, and then she has more shelves on her back wall that she originally had before I moved out here, but I bought her the bigger ones, and that's all stuffed with yarn, and she's got yarn in boxes on the floor, unfortunately. When Joann's was going out of business, we didn't know what was happening, so I went and I bought way too much yarn that I probably should have waited on. But after seeing the prices at Michael's, I'm glad I got it. That's for sure. Yes, thank you. Prayers for Dawn and Matt the Rocket Crocheter. Yes, A Christmas Story. The Red Ryder BB gun. Licking the pole in the frost. That's a great movie. I'm not going to say we purposefully skipped that one this year so far, but we are definitely not rushing to get to that one. Unfortunately, it's one of those ones that you've seen every year since 1980 something, whenever it came out, and you've watched it every year, and it's got to take a little break. You can't just constantly watch that. There are so many movies out there now, and I was looking at the obscure side, and it started suggesting things that I've never heard of. And it's not that I don't watch TV, so I don't get commercials, but I see no advertisements for movies. So there's things that came out in the 2024, 2025 that I've never seen, cartoons and stuff like from Pixar and other places. But it was just interesting. And once in a while, we'll just throw one of those on, like K-pop Demon Hunters. And I know it sounds bad for, but I like it. It's a cool movie. But it's interesting. And and there's Fiber Jazz Rebecca. Hello, hello.
Hi, Rebecca.
Yeah. And YouTube, of course, 9 times out of 10, the commercials it hits me with. I'm always getting the hobby. I know we do a lot of yarn here, but it's always sending me the hobby link, and I'll just skip through the video or the commercial. But it likes to tailor more towards what it thinks you're going to do instead of just, I won't just show you a movie premiere or anything. I do remember a few years ago when they were getting a little crazy, and I was like, is a movie playing on my YouTube? Because I play music in the background. And so it runs through videos. And it was like a 15-minute BMW commercial. It was like a little movie. And I'm like, this is a commercial ad for YouTube. This is ridiculous. I'm not buying a BMW. So it's just weird. But I've been hinting to Don pretty hard on the new UV resin printer. It's called a UV Make. And I don't have anywhere here to put it because I have my printer stacked up on the other side of my computer here, so it's kind of hard to even walk sometimes. So we're trying to cut down on spending more money on more tools until we get a space. But it's a UV printer that it prints in resin like an inkjet printer on metal, paper, canvas, wood, and it's UV resin, so it makes it solid right away, but it can just do amazing things. I just saw a lot of potential for cool stuff to go with, all my current toys that I mess around with. But yeah, so I started watching a few of those videos, and I was showing it to Dawn, and then now it advertises it every day on YouTube at least once for me. So it's just how it is. It likes to get your viewing algorithms and try and market you right directly at that. And they're like, oh, he seems pretty serious. Let's go for it. But I'm not into spending that much money. Well, speaking of the yarn bowls, I make some okay yarn bowls. I definitely could do a lot more work, and I am going to get back to designing this year because I saw some things, and one of my things is watching these AI commercials where they show something and it looks really cool, but you can tell that the crochet hooks on the side of the thing they just stop like a 1/4 inch down, so it's not really a pocket. So it was this basket looking thing that I saw, and I thought I could make that out of plastic. So it's one of those things. One more thing that I can do is combat the AI generated stuff that doesn't exist and make it into existence, because crossing mediums is one of my fun times. I like to mix, like the boat, the Noah's Ark we're doing. The instructions called for cutting out a bunch of cardboard and then crocheting around it and making it encased. And I thought, well, cardboard's kind of weak, so I'll design it in plastic and then 3D print it. And if I put holes in it, then it can support the yarn better and make it look better, I guess. But of course, that's wrapping my head around crocheting, which I'm not very good at yet, and 3D print design, which is pretty easy if you have all the numbers. You can follow that. But but it's just one more thing. I seem to think of more ideas before fully finishing the other ones. I know I'm still behind on getting the hook stands on the website. I'm just always going to be slow, but I can do that anytime. And I actually bought a dry erase board so that I could write things down and remember them. And I think the last thing on there was shipping out a YarnDoll from last year. So I'm pretty slow on that. Sorry. I try. I've been walking around with Post-it notes my whole life.
Yeah, be kind of like my husband. You need a note to remind you to read your note.
Yeah. I have to pin a note to my shirt. Read the note. Oh, okay. Is there anything else you can think of today, Margie?
No, I'm kind of like you sometimes. If I get these ideas and then when it comes time to actually execute them, I'm like, huh? What was that idea again?
Yeah. Got a little eggnog by Dairy Gold today. It's just eggnog, just the milk and stuff. But every year I like to try milk. I actually have upstairs. I have all of my paint pouring stuff, all of the polyacrylic and glitter from the glass ornaments I was doing before I moved out here, and I haven't got to use any of that in 20 months now. But I had 8 cases of glass ornaments. Of course, I never do anything small, so I was going to do an insane amount of full-line internal glitter glass bulbs, and then I was going to do paint pouring. I did some very nice paint pouring ones. I think I have 4, and that's all I managed to make before I moved. But I just donated all of my glass ornaments to my buddy. Said you could have them all. I wasn't going to ship 4 cases of glass ornaments. That was just crazy talk. I could only save so much stuff. But yeah, I know we've been talking about having an extra area so we can set up the sewing machines too. I mean, we've got the 2 antiques. She has a serger and another machine, and I have one myself, a brother, I think, computerized. And of course, I was eyeballing an embroidery machine, but it's just too many cool things I want to do out there. Not enough space or money, or time, I guess. Hello, Jen Reeves. Welcome. And yeah, it's I got one of the storage unit cubes from like U-Haul, or one of those ones where you get the box delivered to your front porch, you fill it up, they take it and drop it off wherever you're moved to. Mm-hmm. And it had broken. The drawer to my refrigerator slid out. It broke, unfortunately. Yeah, a pods. That's the one. Thanks, Jen. Mm-hmm. And the Grinch, I have a 6-foot-tall plywood Grinch that I was making. And he was in front of the door holding the boxes back. Everything was strapped down, tight and secure. I get to the storage unit place. I can't open the door because one of the straps had broke loose and some stuff fell over and it pinned the Grinch to the lip of the metal door that lifts up. And it took me about an hour in the rain to finally break into my own storage unit and get enough room to lift the door. and then everything was just all over the place. So it would have got destroyed if I would have had glass ornaments in there. And then, great story, do not move a refrigerator by yourself in the rain. I have a furniture dolly, but I'm walking backwards with the fridge. I slip on the stoop coming into the place here. I fell down flat and the fridge fell on top of me.
Hi, Jerry.
And Dawn was asleep at this time, so she didn't know. And I'm sitting there like, I've fallen and I can't get up. It really hurt. I could have really seriously been hurt. So I was lucky that I could push it up, slide out from under it, collect my dignity because nobody saw it was in the house, luckily, and then just get it in the house. But yeah, I brought my refrigerator. I just bought it like 2 years ago, so it was really nice. But yeah, so I have a rule. Most of my furniture, at least in Texas, was all found on the curb. All of my dressers were just driving down the street and they're just sitting there. So I grab it, throw it in the work truck, take it home. A lady was getting rid of 4 couches at one time. So we went and got them. I did pay like $20 for those, but 2 of them were like brand new. It was another hoarder house. And so we just had boxes on top of them. But so we set the other 2 on the curb. People drove around and took them. So it's like give and take. If you don't want a piece of furniture, you put it on the curb. Someone will take it. If you have one you're getting rid of, put it on the curb and you can take it. So, but yeah. It's a big stainless steel fridge with the, the side-by-side doors. So I could have really been hurt. That's for sure. Luckily the doors were not on it. And I think that's what saved me, because most of me was just in the dresser and in the fridge, and just the lip was like right here on my chest. So, but if the doors were there, it probably would have crunched me pretty good. I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, in the future, I'm paying somebody to move every single knickknack, put it in a box, and take it for me. I'm not touching a thing. I don't care if it's 2 blocks away. I'm done moving. I'm going to pay for it because it costs just about as much. But yeah, so all the furniture that I got for free out there, I just called my buddies and we walked it out to the curb and people were just having a grand old time. It was like a free yard sale. Just take what you want. And I didn't realize how much stuff that I had. Like these shelves here, I found out you cannot take these apart very well. If you want to move and store them flat, all of these little dowels in this thing usually snap. So I think they'll fit out the door, these ones, but the ones upstairs, I'm probably going to have to cut them down. I'm going to have to take them apart, actually saw cut the dowels flat and drill them out and refix them when we get there, because they're just not designed. These IKEA shelves are not designed to come apart. I found that out the hard way, and then I sold them as is, and the lady came and got them. She got a discount. I ordered brand new ones, had them delivered here, so it was good. I did have, at the washer and dryer that was there, I left it there at the house in Texas, and then I wasn't thinking about it, and my friend needed a washer, and I said, you could take the one I had, it worked. It had sat for over a year, so it was leaking by the time they turned it on, and so it flooded luckily they tried it at the house, so it flooded the mudroom in Texas, but he mopped it up, and I said, just throw it outside, throw it on the curb, somebody will take it. I don't know what to say. You can fix the seal on those, but unless you want to, it's no fun. I've rebuilt the dryers. and the washers several times over my life. I'm kind of cheap when it comes to this stuff. But the dryer starts making noise, I'll pull it apart, find out what broke, fix it. And yeah, definitely, especially with the amount of stuff. Like right now, I still have these plastic totes up here. I've got about 40 of these full of craft supplies and electronics. All of my microcontrollers and soldering irons and all that stuff. And of course, parts for R2-D2, the robotics are, and I've got about 20 of these. There's more behind this, and I have more upstairs. But that's how I move. I move in boxes because all these loose things here, I had stored all of my Funko Pops inside of socks, and I put them inside these plastic containers. And you're still risking that. I know a few of my Christmas ornaments broke. I have some Toy Story Christmas ornaments, and some of them break. They're really delicate, unfortunately, and I didn't pack that good. But I know anytime you talk to these guys about the full move, they will bubble wrap everything, foam wrap, whatever. Take the knickknacks off your shelf. They won't unpack them when they get there, but you'll have a box that says what it was. And so it was actually fairly comparable when I was talking to them about coming here and taking Dawn's stuff and moving it to Texas at the time. We were discussing which way we would go. And I am definitely more glad we went this way because, like I said, all my furniture was, yeah, I think $100 is the most I paid for everything that I had in that house. And, well, the furniture and the dressers. But the mattresses were all new, of course. But even in Texas, somebody took all that. They're like, "Oh, it's an upgrade from what I had." So, yeah, I was talking to Dawn about that today, and 12 years ago when I moved to Texas, I moved there with one little trailer in the back of my Toyota, full of my life, and that was it. The garage had holes in the walls that you could see through, and it was freezing out there, and there was one light bulb and no electricity. And I went through the whole thing and rebuilt the garage to construction standards, put insulation and electrical, ran a panel out there with a big thick wire, internet, all that stuff, insulated the roof, rebuilt the garage doors into standard construction, put a door on there, and it was its own little apartment out there, so it was nice. But if we could get that house here, that would be awesome. I had tons of room. I had tons of room, and now that it's empty, it's amazing because I'm looking at it now, and it's, you know, the garage was 20 foot by 25. And you could probably fit 4 to 6 cars in there. Well, maybe not 6, but you could fit 4 cars in there probably. Before I sealed it off, of course. But it was a pretty long garage that I turned into a workshop. So, hello, Dreamy. Welcome.
It's a dream.
Yes, unfortunately, Dawn is sick today.
We've been in this house now for 34 years, and imagine trying to move all of this stuff. And we're thinking of everything. We'll be going the opposite direction, and everything as far as size, we'd be going smaller. So I'm like, what do I get rid of? What do I take?
Yeah, when it's downsizing, it's not fun.
When the time comes and stuff and everything, when we do move up. we're up by where our daughter's at, and I think we'll definitely be downsizing. And it's like, I'm on like, I don't know.
Yeah. I also gave myself a 30-day 30-day window. I had to do everything. So I worked my last day of work, and I had 30 days between then to loading up the car with the dogs and actually driving to California. So it was a juggling act like crazy. And of course, by the end there, I was just like, take it all. Of course, you do that, and then you think, oh, I should have kept that. I should have kept that. I should have kept that. But it's you got to go somewhere, you know. So
Yeah.
I did the initial sweep and said, what can I not live without? And that got put in first. And then I looked at everything else I had there, and I started calling people and saying, come and get it. And I think Charles and his brother came and got themselves 2 or 3 truckloads. So I hope they got some good stuff, because it was all just going, get it down. And then by the end there, I'm like, I think I can fit that extra stuff in my car. And I'm like, nope, I don't have room. I even had a roof rack, and I put, it was like a tailgate. It was a yellow Toyota Matrix, which was kind of low as it is. And it had a trailer hitch that I put on it at U-Haul, so I could bring the stuff to Texas. But I didn't have a trailer, so I got one of those little racks that sits behind your car, and I put boxes on it. And the first day I left the house with the dogs, it was at night, and every time I hit a bump, it would spark because it was hitting the ground. And it melted. It was raining, and then it snowed on the way over, and it had melted the tarps I had wrapped everything in. The sparks, between the sparks and the exhaust. So it was just a disaster. I almost lost half the boxes off the back of my car. But yeah, no, I had so many things I was trying to bring, but it's like, I'm not going to be welding out here, so I might as well let that go. In the future, I can replace it. You can replace anything. Yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
you know, unfortunately, sometimes things don't make it quite as you planned. If I would have, I could have filled a shipping container and brought it all, but then it would just be sitting in storage for a couple of years. 2 to 4 years of a storage unit, and your stuff is no good anyway. So, well, Belle's going upstairs. She must have heard somebody. But yeah, definitely I suggest nobody try and pack and ship. As for downsizing, that's no fun anytime. It's never fun. So you got a lot of crafts you do. You do a lot of crafts, and got to think about that in the future. And hopefully you guys can find a good place that's comparable, so you don't have to downsize too much.
Yeah. Well, we're thinking stuff of getting in an apartment instead of buying a house.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Unfortunately, with the
that's
cost,
definitely downsizing.
Yeah.
So.
Hello, Joy Reynolds. Welcome.
Because we're not getting any younger. And
Yeah.
trying to maintain a house and everything and stuff. So it's just like, no, move up there, moving into an apartment.
Yeah, it's a change when you go from a house to an apartment. Well, I came here, and this was already her established place, but it's a lot smaller, a lot more restrictive. Our back patio is only, you know, it's really small. It's like the size of what you can fit in your camera view there. That's it. So I'm used to, I had a corner lot in Texas with a big yard, and I had a bunch of stuff stored in there. And I did get a little crazy, and it was more like a hoarder house at the end there, but downsizing is a difficult thing. That was the good part about rushing it and telling myself I only had 30 days to decide what I'm keeping and let it go. Because, you know, once that box from Pods went, it was over. I could only fit what was in the car. And the two most important things were the puppies. And so they made it here, and they loved it here. This is the best time they ever had, because it was hot in Texas. They like getting to take their walks every night. Hello, Winter's Nightmare. Hello.
Hey, Winter.
Fortunately, I got Dawn sick. I'm still getting over it myself, but not too bad. Dawn and I are down here in the San Francisco area, in the Bay Area. And I won't say there's any place cheap in California, but this isn't it. It's not it. It's
Yeah. Well,
but I mean, it's the whole state.
Yeah, the whole state. Yeah, because I was gonna say it's a little bit cheaper down here where I'm at, but not by much.
Yeah. You have to get to the hour commute to anything in order to get cheap. And my work is actually willing to work with me, and we have places from here up about 3 hours north. So if I get anything in between, they will just make me locate from my spot around. Right now, because we don't have anyone up north, I'm basically covering all 35 stations north to south. And it's been interesting, but I will not be doing it for too much longer. The other guy's coming back on Monday, the third guy. So, and hopefully we will figure something out. But hello.
You let me oversleep.
You needed to speak.
You let me oversleep. Hi.
Dawn says hi, everybody.
Hi, Marty.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I oversleep. Oh, Belly's crying.
You needed your sleep.
Belly's crying.
She heard you walking around and she got excited. She went upstairs to get you.
And does she want downstairs? And does she want downstairs? I couldn't get her. She's going on to the bathroom.
I took her for a walk before I started because you were asleep and I didn't want to wake
Oh,
you.
no. Oh, no.
I didn't want to wake you because you were sick and I didn't want you to.
I'm sorry.
Everybody hopes you feel better.
I'm sorry I wake up late. I'm sorry. I hear meow.
I don't have any speakers down here, but if you want, you can.
I go upstairs.
Okay, well, she's going to go upstairs. We were just hanging out for a few minutes, but now it's been an hour and a half.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. Look at how cute you are.
She's going to show us her newest make.
Oh, no.
Hopefully. Maybe.
Oh, I trust you. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, no.
So she'll be turning on her stuff. Belle's got her little Grogu bed there. She likes to just sit back here in the corner and no bell. But yeah, I'm even willing to find a house that needs a lot of work. We looked at a couple of Victorians, and unfortunately, the locations of those are not special. So we have to back out of that for right now, but maybe in the future, maybe. Over my years, I've learned a lot of construction, so I can do almost anything. Oh, and there is Dawn.
Oh no, she's not ready. Oh no. Hi.
She's barely awake.
What did I miss? Tell me, how is everyone?
Doing okay. You didn't miss a whole lot. We've just been chatting.
Oh, that's nice.
Talking about moving and downsizing and all that good stuff.
Oh, yes. New starts and new things. New phases of life. How is Disney? How's the family?
Good.
Good. You guys, I cannot keep up tonight. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. Oh my goodness. I'm not in YouTube yet. I don't think I can do that. I don't know.
It's okay.
Oh, thank you, Mona. Thank you. Hi, Scrimshaw. Hi, Winter Nightmare. This is I can only remember her old name, Fairy. It's the square. It's when you do a square. Hi, Stephanie, honey. Hi. You make a granny square and then you put a I didn't ask and I don't remember. I put a couple rows because it seemed like it was small. It's supposed to make the little kitty ears when you do the granny square. And so I just folded like this. So I went downstairs and my head was cold. Oh, hi, Sandrine. Yes, it's a kitty cat, Scrimshaw. Yes, kitty cat. I was making some for a surprise for my nieces. And oh, Don Fredlin's here too. Hi.
We got a few people here.
I like this yarn, you guys. It's the loops and threads. Ow. Sorry. Ow. It's the loops and threads. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to mute. I don't want to cough. Sorry. Oh my goodness, I look terrible. I didn't even brush my hair. I just woke up and grabbed the dog. Because she was like, Mom, hello, Mom. Oh, Rebecca, hi, Rebecca. Yeah, the loops and threads. This one, it's the old name is the brushed rainbow, but the online it's called baby something. And the label still says the brushed rainbow on it, but ow. What does it say when we bought it? You guys probably don't care. Baby rainbow. It's baby rainbow on the online and on the receipt. It says baby rainbow right there. The baby rainbow.
Was that this last week or?
Well, the last time we went was 2 weeks ago now, right?
2 weeks ago? Okay.
Probably where we got the from.
The last time we got it was back when you first did the Taylor Swift dress.
Yes. Stephanie, you're silly. Debbie Graber, hello, hello. I know I'm gonna be late to my own funeral, you guys. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. Oh, Debbie Graber said her granddaughter would love this beanie. Yeah, it's seven rows. That's all you do. Just 7 rounds. And it's super simple, and then you just sew it together. Oh, my hair is so tangly. Oh no, look at my head. Oh no. This is what I look like when I you guys are used to this if you come on Mondays that I don't come to anymore because I don't get up. But yeah, you just and then I think I did too many rows like I said, but then you could just fold it to have a little brim. Otherwise just do one double crochet around front loop, back loop only. Front loop, back loop. Do you know what I mean? To make the ribbing. It didn't really work so good. I'm trying to see what I'm showing you. Oh, I should go big. Can I? Excuse me, babe. What's her name though? Hi.
That's better.
Isn't you too close? Oh no.
Zoom in.
That was too much. Oh jeez. Yeah, with the anyway, this is the first one I just put together. Where's the oh I wore it to the doctor yesterday. You guys, we went to the doctor yesterday. Anyway, I was supposed to tell you how to do this. Yeah. Just make a granny square. Sew them 2 granny squares. Sew them together. And you has hat. That's it. So simple. I can't remember her channel name. I just woke up though. Okay, come back, you guys. Too much. Oh, so sorry. I wanted well oh yeah. It's kind of cold in here now. I feel like I'm all pink because I mean, besides my pajamas, like my face, because it's really warm in my bed, and now I'm getting kind of cold. Fiber Jazz Rebecca, hello, honey. Oh, I made Michi's friendship beanie. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I've been on a hat kick because it is kind of cold. Anyway, I saw the internet was going wild for Wicked Alphaba sweater. Jen Reeves, Margie, how far are you in on Jen Ivy's top? Yes. Yes.
I still have quite a ways to go yet to get it to the length I want.
Oh.
But I'm on the second skein, so I'm working from the outside in. So this is the color part that I'm on. So I'm working from the out in. So, and I'm working on it little by little. I'm not rushing it or anything like that. So,
Yeah, it's looking awesome.
thank you.
You can stop talking. I'm typing. Yes, Nightbot, I need to hydrate. Yes. Don said, nice, Margie. It's pretty.
Thank you.
And yes, Stephanie and Mona are getting the rough instructions on how to make this little hat, the little hat. Oh, is everybody? Sorry, babe.
That's okay. I tried to look. I couldn't find it. I mean,
Yeah, this is a
there are
good one.
hundreds of them. I just don't know who.
No, I know. She's always here. She lives in California as well. She's a NorCal girly. Her old channel name was something fairy.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Over on Margie's channel, I got my membership milestone. 27 months. Jerry's been for 23.
Yay.
Well, he lost some because I know he's been. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Stephanie has a good question. Excuse me. Do we decrease in the center to get the little valley? No. No, it just when it goes round on your head, it gets flat in the center and the corners just stick up to make the little ears. And I have seen some people say you could sew it a little bit. You could put a couple stitches just to hold this together closed. But I don't think you need it. And you know, her avatar, gosh, I'm so sorry. I can't remember my friends. Yeah, Sea Winter's even typing the same time I'm saying you can sew. But I find if you just squish it a little bit together. Like I said, I think I made this one 8. That's why I was thinking 7 seemed a little small, but she was right. It's 8. Yeah, honestly, this is the only hat I think that has taken me like less than 2 hours or about 2 hours because granny squares go pretty quickly for me since I have so much practice with my granny stitches. Excuse me, my voice is cracking. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, Winter's gonna do it in red and black. I'd love to see that. That'd be cute. Or purple.
Zombie kitty colors.
Yeah. She has a tutorial on her. She said she has a thing on her channel. It's
If it gets down to 20 degrees, I'm putting on the lion head. That thing's nice and warm.
Is it gonna get down to 20 degrees?
No, it's 20 degrees in New York.
Oh goodness. Yeah, because we're 40 here, aren't we? Fahrenheit.
36 this morning.
Let me find.
It was a little frosty. But it's that time of year.
Oh wow. Why did it give me that first? Oh no.
fashion. I like wear kitty cat ears if I had them. But
Oh, Honeybee was her old channel name. Honeybee. Do you guys know? Do you remember who? It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't.
Okay, Fairy Cat Mama is asking, did you make the cat ear bunny beanie from my pattern that I gave you? It looks cute.
Yes, Fairy Crochet Mama, there you are. There she is. I'm like, girl, I'm like, now she speaks up. Thank you, honey. Trying to find you. Yes, thank you. I did. I did.
that definitely makes it a lot easier. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm over here looking for you, and you're right there. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, let me find Fairy Crochet Mama Christy. Yes, you
Yeah,
changed your
Honey
name.
Hedgehog Designs.
Yes.
What
That's what
she
it was.
used to be.
I was having the hardest time trying to remember. She's so cute, you guys. She's wearing this hat in the thing. And you said there's a short on how to do this, I think. I'm looking. Ooh. I don't remember anymore. Yes, Mona, I will do that right now. I was trying to find the exact the video or the short, but I'm going too fast and my eyes aren't working yet. My brain is not working yet. I'm coming. Oh, Stephanie beat me to it. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. Stephanie did it. And you guys are on Margie's side. Ooh, Scrimshaw says it's 41 there. Wow. Yes, Lori Stories and Crochet. I do love how the cat hat works that way. So I made a navy blue one, actually. I've made, what's another one? Cat ear beanie, not air. Okay, she said it was on TikTok, but she can add it on YouTube for anyone who wants it. Okay. Yes, please do. Because every time I wear it, and then they ask whose hat it is, and I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have it. Silly me. And I'm so sorry. Oh no. The Wild and Free top from Jen Ivy. You guys, let me do. Okay, I dropped that pattern also. Because of course I found that when I was looking for this. What am I gonna do? Ooh. Okay, so can I show? Thank you, Mona. Thank you. You guys, if you want to drop your link, you can type WCW and it'll autocorrect to WOW. I forgot, Margie, I forgot. That's why we changed it from WCW because the autocorrect, and then I changed it back because if we use happy, then anytime someone says happy birthday or happy Friday, it would drop your link. We didn't want that. It's not that funny. Sorry, it's not that funny. But we need a word. I don't know what word to use. And it's too hard for me to change. I can't keep up with changing it on Mondays and Wednesdays. I want one word that works for both days.
Well, I had changed my word for on my channel to hooray.
Oh. How do you spell that?
Yeah, it might as well be huzzah.
HURRAY.
Okay,
HURRAY.
just making sure.
And does it work on the cell phone version?
Yeah, Lori typed in WCW and it worked.
Okay. Well, good night, Scrimshaw.
Good night, Scrimshaw. Thank you. Oh, see, and then I go over here, and then I get distracted with the $20 off coupon code YarnDoll on the website if you want to buy a YarnDoll. We're still doing that at the end of the year.
I didn't even bring it up because I'm slacking on putting the hook stands on.
That's okay.
But
I wanted to show you guys how far I got
I
on
want to see your thing, your sweater.
Yeah, it's not that kind of show, baby.
Ah,
My sweater. Oh, you want me to show this? I was gonna show the progress on my star blankie.
I see that.
I used
Very
2, and I started on a 3rd. I started on a 3rd because I want it to be big, because she's a tall girl. So for my niece who asked for this blanket, I finally got it figured out. I'm using a Karen Big Cake in the color Grape Jelly. See, you guys, I was so excited to come and show you. Oh, Jerry, you got a full skein? A full cake?
Okay, I got a full case.
Lori's going to disappear because she needs to find something. Yes, Barry. Yes. Yes, Barry Crochet Mama, Christy. I'm making this for my niece. She asked for it. So, and she's tall. She's a very tall girl. So I wanted it to be big enough to fit her. Like it's almost as big as me. The big cakes have, oh, I forgot. Big cakes have 603 yards or 551 meters each. So 1,200 yards, 15, probably going to do, yeah, I was thinking I was going to end on the double crochets. I didn't want to end on the grannies. So I'm going to end on the doubles. So probably just do the last round of double crochets and then the single crochet and then be done. I think that'll be big enough. Pretty freaking huge though.
And that looks like blues and grays, but it's more purplish, like the corner of the screen under Margie there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, purples. The camera doesn't pick up the color. So there's that. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah. Because we got to get this in the mail. We got to get to the post office and get things in the mail. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so achy right now. This is.
I've been trying not to sneeze all night.
Sorry. Yeah. It's got us. Oh, am I using just one? No, I'm on my 3rd giant cake. This is the 3rd one. She asked if I'm using just one giant cake, it's going to cost a lot because these are heavy. Well, it's for Christmas and she's doing good in college. She deserves it. You're right, it is kind of heavy. While I'm over here complaining how I'm aching, it is a little heavy, but there's a bunch of other things I wanted to send to her also. So yeah, it's going to be an expensive package. Pricey package. Let's see if I go back here. But it's going to be a full-size blanket. Like a full size, like a twin size, full size, right? You can probably tell. And stay there. Oh, there. Yes, I like this though. You guys will see more of this because I'm sure the other girls are going to want one also. But I've spent how many weeks working? Maybe like a month. I don't know. At least Margie was gone 2 weeks. So Margie was at least 3 weeks. Okay. So you guys, Alphabet sweater in the Wicked movie. Well, not everybody. I predict that everybody's gonna be talking about this sweater. Now, I'm here. Hello. So I was doing an inspired piece. It inspired me. The photos I had seen online inspired me to make Winter Nightmare. I like the says my partner got me a bunch of the Red Heart Roll With It melange, and I'm making a 6-day star blanket with it. I love the Red Heart Roll With It melange. I do. That's a very nice yarn. I do have some somewhere. I'm always looking around because I'm like, is it in my face? No, it's not. This is knitted. You guys, I knitted with my little fingies. My little fingies, I knitted this part with this yarn. It's called, I'm trying to keep up. You know, you guys told me that the Red Heart melange is the same as the Hobby cookie, but I don't know if Hobby still has cookie. Hobby used to have a yarn called Cookie. I don't think it has that anymore. But this is the Hobby Lobby I Like Big Yarn. Lion Brand. It was a Hobby Lobby clearance. But Lion Brand I Like Big Yarn. My mom bought this for me in the color crystal. And of course, it's no longer available. Excuse me. Jerry found it on the Amazon for $15. But I had enough. See, here's some left over. I was thinking I want to do a cuff on the sleeve with the big part, but I have to knit more. Anyway, it's not done. But I used that, and part was Hobby Lobby. Was this part Hobby Lobby? Oh, baby, you have the ball band. I'm sorry, it hurts to hold my arm up. I can't hold myself up. Oh, it's a bad night.
Romantique.
It was Yarn Bee. Thank you. Yes, let me make you big for a second.
Color of rose.
Yes, Romantique. Thank you, honey. Granny D. Hi, sweetie. Hi, you guys.
Look at that. You don't find anything for $1.24 anymore.
No, and that's just from 2 years ago. 2 years ago. That was the clearance 3 years ago. Anyway, this is my Alphabet sweater, inspired by Alphabet sweater. And all I did was the one rectangle for the back, and then the 2 for the front. And then I used the Addy knitting machine to do the sleeves. So you just seam up the sides, and well, the shoulders and the sides. And yes, I'm not done. That's why they're still
So
not.
it's one of your very few almost fully knitted
Oh,
items.
Rebecca says hobby still has cookie. Thank you, Fiber Jazz Rebecca. Hello, Moonrose. Moonrose asked for a joke. Why does Han Solo like gum? Jerry, it's chewy.
Mhm.
Good one, Moonrose. Thank you, Rebecca. She says yes. Hobby still has cookie. That's similar. Thank you, Granny D. I've been spending the last 4 days working on this. So what I did was I hand knit this, and then I did a drop stitch. And the yarn, as you can see, is much thicker than the one Alphaba is wearing. But when I pulled up a close-up of the picture, it looked like it has drop stitches to me. I don't know, or they used really big stitches to. Anyway, I'm not sure how they made the sweater. I'm sure somebody's gonna make a tutorial much better, because I haven't seen the movie yet. I just seen the photos. If you haven't seen, let's see. Oh, it's the first thing when I ask for Google, Alphaba sweater. Oh, that's a video. I just want to pick. And I bet people have already. I seen someone do something when I Googled before. Every day new things are popping up. Hey, where's the picture?
Yeah.
Oh,
Look on StreamYard.
you got it? Oh, you found it for me? Thank you, honey. Yeah. Okay, so mine is not a full length like that. Can you zoom?
I
Oh.
still haven't found my mouse that I dropped.
Oh no, I know we. Oh, go ahead and snack, Winter. I need to get some water. Okay, yeah, see, so my sleeves are not gonna be that rustic, like open. I don't know how they did that. But can you guys see the detail, what I mean? Like it looks like it's a bunch of drop stitches down. Yes, Rebecca, you're correct. It is very warm, even though it's very holy. Thank you, Dawn. But yes, I just sat down and I was like, well, let me knit some panels. And then they came out real tight as they do because they were knitted. So I knit up a little section and I said, let me drop the stitches. And of course I didn't film anything, which is silly of me. But then I said, well, let me do the sleeves in a different. I wanted to do it on the Addy machine, but if you guys see this yarn, it's way too thick. It's way too thick. They call this is this the super bulky set? It's a jumbo 7, a super bulky 6 and a jumbo 7. Yeah, this is a jumbo 7. So, it looks like rope. It's like huge. I used 10 millimeter knitting needles with this, even though it says to use 19. We didn't have, well, we do have, but could I find them at the time? No. Have we decorated for Christmas? No. Why? Because we don't know where we put the decoration. It's like half the battle is trying to find our supplies to make our things. We just can't. Dawn said she's got to go. It's late. Everyone take care. And for us to get better, love to you all. Thank you, Dawn. Sweet dreams, honey. We're probably going to be here just a couple more minutes because Margie's gonna do her live tomorrow. And Jerry, I need you to print that little guy so I could give one to my daughter. Or we're giving my daughter that one. And,
It's a little plexi dragon.
talk about squirrel. Where
She
did
saw
that
it. She saw it hanging down here, and she's like, "I've never seen that before." I was going through some of my boxes. It's been in the box for 2 years.
Oh, that's why you swirled over there. I see.
My nice treasure chest that I printed. It's nice and pretty. Just things I was making when I was messing around. But that's where I found my cell phone holder that you wanted to take.
Yeah. Yeah, you're so cute.
There goes my other mouse. But it's a little Grogu cell phone stand.
That is so cute.
I told Jerry he has to stop showing me stuff. Oh, you got a baby! Oh, it's so little.
Yeah. He's one of those that has the little, because he's got a magnet here, and he's got a little felt pad that you stick underneath your shirt, and he rides on your shoulder.
So he's the shoulder. Oh.
Yeah, but listen.
It's not picking up on the microphone.
He's making little squeaks.
Do we hear little?
I got headphones on now.
He has headphones so he can hear. Yeah, Winter Nightmare says either I eat cereal or actually cook. That's too cute. Yeah, Bridget said. Oh.
I'm sure he makes similar noises to this.
Yeah.
I love them. Oh, I love them so much. He's so cute.
Yeah, he makes similar noises to that one. But yeah, he's
so cute.
I told Suzanne, I go, I've got to get me something Star Wars since I wasn't able to the last time we went. So I have a little lamp light, and it's got some metal, so that's where he sits.
Oh, so he's magnetized to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, their new gimmick is they do the shoulder sitters. So you put the little metal under your shirt and they sit there.
Yeah,
it's really cool.
A little green pad that goes underneath, and it's got a magnet. And then he's magnetic, so then it attaches to that, and he rides on your shoulder.
That is so cute.
But yeah, but I've got him sitting right up there, so that way he's right there.
Very cute. And you guys,
I have to keep him up high because I have a little four-legged friend that wants to
play with them.
I'm like, oh no, this one's not for you. This one's mommy's.
That one's for me. I want to play with them. He's so cute.
Let's see if we got a squeaker.
And then I also got me a wand.
Oh, awesome. Bridget says she has yarn for sale posted on her tabs. Oh, Jerry's gonna pull out his.
No, I'm not gonna turn it. I won't turn it on because it's flashy lights. But
okay, no flashy lights.
It's very cool. As this is my wand. Use the Forest Harry.
Oh, what was that?
Oh, nice.
And I got it engraved with my name on it.
That's beautiful.
But this is Professor McGonagall's.
I'm jelly.
Wand.
I've been eyeballing all the wands on Facebook, but I've held off. I've been nice. But I really like those. Those are very cool. And they have the Harry Potter store in
Yeah,
Universal, wasn't
yeah.
it?
How did they pick it? How did you pick it? Did you do a thing or?
No, they had a stand there, and they had some out that you can pick up and hold. And I picked up Professor Gonagole's, and that's the one that I like the way it felt in my hand. So that's the reason why I chose hers.
Oh.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be casting spells, you got to have a nice wand.
Yeah, and this one comes with a map. So when you're at either they're at the one here in LA or the one in Florida, there's certain areas at the park where you can actually be able to cast a spell and different things. So
That's pretty cool.
Granny
I
D
made-
said she's going to go to sleep, but she wanted to say hey and leave her love. Thank you. Hugs to everyone. Thank you, Granny D. Good night.
I've made several of my own, but since we were watching, I talked her into watching the entire series of Harry Potter last week. So I've been looking at all the Harry Potter memorabilia you can buy.
You didn't talk me into. I said yes, we do that because I was working. I was
said,
working.
you want to watch the Harry Potters? And you go, sure, okay. I didn't have to twist your arm this time. Wow.
No. But we've been watching lots of Christmas movies, getting in the holiday spirit, trying to anyway.
and then I also had to get me a Groot water bottle,
Oh,
and it came with
a carrier. That's cute.
so
I am Groot.
yeah. So that
They got so much stuff, nice merchandise. That's the bad part about those places. You got all the cool stuff.
He's so adorable. Look at that little guy. Look at that little guy, so cute. At least you know it's of good quality. It's going to last forever.
yeah.
So it's worth the investments. That is so cute. Bridget said she's playing Hogwarts on the PS4. It's a really fun game. I'm so out of the loop when it comes to computer games. The last thing I got from my kid was
You got the Switch?
Yes, thank you. One.
I don't know what this is. Maybe a Switch.
Yes, the Switch.
It's not the Wii. It's the Switch.
Yeah, exactly. She does have the Wii also, and she has an Xbox, and she has all the DSs, like 5 DSs. It's pretty.
I got rid of all. I think I have my PS4 in there. One of those. But that was a Blu-ray player. I have Grand Theft Auto. That was the only video game I played. Bought the whole system for one game.
Marier. That's your friend Margie?
Maria.
Maria?
Mario.
Mariar. I'm not sure. But hello, she says hi.
Oh,
She said hi.
Maria R. I see.
Oh, sorry, I'm not awake, so I don't know what's going on. Bridget's looking for an original Xbox because she has one game she wants to play so badly. Oh, that's frustrating. But I know
Well, here's
there's
the unfortunate part about that nostalgic 8-bit gaming season. I got a Raspberry Pi Nintendo Entertainment game thing, and I bought the hard drive that you put in it that you download all the games so I can play PlayStation, Xbox, Atari, Nintendo. And I played with it for about a half hour. And I said, these were really cool in the 80s, but not so much anymore. So it's sitting in the box back there too. But yeah, an old Xbox. I always thought, oh, it'd be fun to, throw in the Sega Genesis and play some Sonic the Hedgehog. And it's not quite as fun as it was back in the 80s. But I know if there's a game I particularly liked, it would be neat to go back and play it. It's just a lot different now that you see the new games. Retro gaming isn't quite as fun as it was.
Antoinette. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? It's great to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, I think you're up late. You're up late now. Gosh, you guys, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time staying awake.
I need to get some sleep pretty soon myself.
Well, I'm happy to see everyone. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us. Sorry it's been a slow night. I almost didn't make it to my own party. I mean, I was late. Okay. But I really want to show you guys my sweater. And I have plans of making a video. I hope I can get that done. Margie has a new video on her channel if you want to check that out. Otherwise, we'll be back next week with more festivities of the holidays. Hopefully. We had a lot to do this weekend. I'm sure if you were here earlier, you heard Jerry say he is doing on call this weekend. But we gotta do a lot of we got a lot to do. If we can. We're gonna try. Because I know we are behind on holiday stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll get the lights up no matter what.
Yeah. Sorry to be so vague, you guys. We have packages to mail, lights to do. Too many things I can't think of right now. I know I wanted to make. Thanks again, Christy, for the hat pattern. I want to do more of these hats and some other hats. I'm hoping I can make a bunch of hats and everybody will just get hats, and that will work for holiday gifts. So make sure you check out Fairy Crochet Mama. She said she's going to post this. It is on her TikTok. If you TikTok, you can find her over there. I don't TikTok, but I think I should, because if I want to be a content creator, that is where you want to be. Well, it was where you wanted to be. I don't know. I don't know. I can't keep up with all the socials, you guys. I'm so sorry. I never check my Facebook. I'm hardly ever there. I really never check my Instagram. I don't do anything over there. This is where you find us. This is where you find us having the fun. We have the fun. But if you don't mind, we're gonna go now because it is late and it's even later for you guys. And yeah, see, no one, not no one, but a lot of us are like, we just don't, we don't TikTok. Don't do that one. But we all about the YouTubes. The YouTubes is a good time. It's so funny though. I hear other content creators talking about like what kind of engagement they get on YouTube and then how people react on Insta, and like TikTok seems pretty brutal. The kids over there don't they're not very nice. Is what I'm hearing. It's what I'm hearing. So
That's what I hear as well.
yeah. So I stay with the nice people. Thank you, Moon
Yeah.
Rose.
The things that you can see over there on TikTok, I'm like, yeah, no, thank you.
I find out about stuff on TikTok when they post it on YouTube. Like either, because they post on multiple platforms, so you can see their things on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, or there's like drama channels talking about what's going on over there. And then I hear some of the gossip. Yeah, get on the gossip train for that. See, Hooking and Stitching Island Style has a YouTube and a Facebook group. Yep, so do we. And we should do more over there, but it's hard. It's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with. As you see, I've been struggling. You guys we are eking through the rest of the year. Exactly, Antoinette. That keeps you busy enough for sure. I know that there are apps that you can use that will, and Facebook has made it easy to cross post onto Insta. So like Instagram would not be on my radar if it wasn't for that feature.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's too much, like too much. And I do admire the people that like are able to set up so that they are streaming to YouTube and Facebook at the same time, and then they juggle all the chats. Like we're freshly experimenting with not only streaming to regular horizontal stream, but with the vertical stream as well. So if you guys are on our vertical stream, thank you so much. I'm glad you found us in that feed. And if you got us on the regular horizontal, thank you YouTube for showing us to some people. Because yeah, we haven't been consistent, especially me. That's my fault. So I'm sorry, you guys. But yes, we want to say goodnight to everybody and we love you. And we'll do it again next time. Hopefully better. Hopefully better. It just seems like every time we go grocery shopping, we pick up a little extra bug that comes home. So we're just getting over one cold and then we're getting another, or a flu and then we're getting another. It just keeps coming. But yeah, and Bridget's saying goodnight. We need to get up soon. Miss chatting with you guys also. Thanks for hanging out, and yes, have a good night. And I will try to catch you guys all on your channels. Sorry I haven't been able to barely make it to my channel, let alone being out in those streets. I don't run the streets like I used to, but I hope to. I hope to be back to that soon. So we will see you guys next time. Take care until then. Oh, see you tomorrow on Reggie's channel. And we'll take it from there, you guys. Love you.